we've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Buffalo Bulls Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulls offense will be first on the attack. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy had.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the move, he bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught him. He was ready for that play.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it, had to take the loss. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Escapes the pressure going right. Smashes through the tackle. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like 2nd down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered, doesn't force the football, and even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big 1st down for this offense.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down to the air. Fires to the middle. He's in for the touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Gives it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Fires on the move. Makes a connection. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Fights off a defender. 3rd and long coming up. Looking for running room. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. A designed run for the quarterback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. RPO complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have...
He's got it down the field. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football.
Picked off to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Second and long here. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Long way to go on second down. They want to throw it. Finds the tight end. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. They'll run the screen. At the 45, on his way. The Bulls use their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Under pressure. He gets away. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. Right down the middle. It's caught. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Drops back on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Did the work himself. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Slings it downfield. Swats it away.
This is a free safety that not only can play in the middle of the field and play center field, but he can lock up man-to-man as well with great coverage. You saw it there.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. At the 20, he's got space. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the home team coach told me at the half, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the 1st half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the 2nd. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rolls right. He'll pull it down. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Stepping to the right. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Bulls will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Working the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They want to run this quarterback. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to take off. He's past the marker in the slide to avoid the hit, but there is a flag down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Trying to make magic with his feet. Taken down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed.
Into the secondary on the right. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his target down the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun. Just barely got rid of it.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half, but man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it.
Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. Give to the single back. Swapped immediately.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Touchdown, Bulls! What a catch in the end zone for 6. Lining up to add another.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Pass to 6. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the coverage on the back end by this defense, man? Great job. Nobody's open. He's looking for somebody to make a play. We've seen him already take off, make plays with his feet, but he tries to do it with his arm, and the defense gets home.
Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, you always talk about a risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Extending the play. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also...
And into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Bulls in the hurry-up. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drive.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. The Wolves use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Quick give. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. On first down from the 13-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
3rd and 8. Rides to the back. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job.